What's going on? I'm Sam, and it's been a pretty good day so far. I woke up early so that I could get to the shop, and Dave came over so we could shoot the intro skit for the forklift certification video. While he was here, I showed him how to drive a forklift, so he had a little bit of fun with that. We didn't mess around too long though, because that video was coming out today and I still had to edit it, so we had to get stuff done pretty quickly. And we spent a lot of time shooting all the parts for that skit. We've been setting up this forklift shot and it's taken a crazy amount of time, but it's almost ready and it's time to drive through. It's only going to be in this video for like a few seconds, and it's probably taken over an hour to shoot, probably 2 hours to shoot this whole sequence of safety events. Okay, I'm doing it. That took a little bit of time. It's finally done. I just need to go edit it together. I'm not looking forward to that edit, but that video is dropping today, so I need to edit that whole video and this skit in the next few hours. Yeah, we got a problem. The edit for this video was really fun and it went together so much easier than I expected. It took almost no time at all. The rest of the edit wasn't quite as easy, but I got it done. And now I'm back here at the shop. I was super excited when I released that video. I'm really proud of it and the skit. So my energy levels have been off the chart. I've been trying not to walk around so much when I'm talking. It's a really bad habit of mine. For years when I talk on the phone, I just make laps and laps around the house. And the more excited I am, the more I want to walk, the faster I walk, and the harder it is for me to stand still like this. But I don't want to make everyone dizzy, so I've been trying my best in the last few videos to stop moving around quite as much. But now the boys and I are at the shop and they're really rowdy, so we're gonna play ball for a little bit. I'm probably gonna start cleaning some stuff. Then I gotta start cleaning this mess up and some other stuff around the shop. Get it. Get it. Good boy. Good boy, Jackson. Come here. Better protect that ball. Now that these guys have run around and are tired, I can get back to what's important. And that's this awesome claw machine I found at Goodwill. I'd got one of these for Peter a few years ago and it was really cool. So when I saw this one at the Goodwill, I knew I had to buy it. I thought it took D batteries, but I wanted to open it up to check. And it actually had the D batteries in it, but it wasn't turning on. I checked the batteries to see if they were dead, found out they were fully charged, and I started to worry because why would someone get rid of this with fully charged batteries if it worked? And no lights were turning on or anything, and that's when I remembered it only turns on when you put a quarter in it. So when I tricked it and hit the switch, it turned on right away and I was able to move it around. The forward-backwards motor looks like it's really slow. It might be burning out, and I think the gear mechanism might be a little stripped on the up and down, but for now it's still working how it's supposed to, and I was even able to pick up this piece of trash. It has a sensor in it too, so it knows when you won. These are pretty cool. I've been wanting to get another one. I just didn't want to spend the money on Amazon. They're only like $30 or $35 I think on there, and they also have a really cool coin pusher, which I got Peter that as well. So eventually I kind of want to get myself a coin pusher as well, but for now I'm happy with my little $6 claw. What I might do is just fill it up with candy, and then anyone who comes to visit the shop can play with it. Maybe I can even make them put a quarter in it. But now it's time to clean up this mess. It shouldn't be too bad, just some drywall dust. Well, that does feel a whole lot better. The bulk of this is all cleaned up and I got some shop space back. There's still a lot of cleaning I have to do, with the biggest part of that being building storage, because right now I don't have any storage for 2x4s, PVC pipe, 4x8 sheets, metal plates, just all the raw materials. Don't have a place to live right now. I plan on making a real quick material holder for some of the longer pieces, like 8-foot sections of wood and PVC pipe. It will be real quick and easy just for now, so that I can get these things out of the way and stop walking on them. Later on, I'll redo this a lot better and also make a material holder that will take my smaller pieces of wood and 4x8 sheets and everything in between. First though, I'll get rid of all this extra cardboard. Well, now I have a little bit more room to walk, and that feels so much better. Even without me realizing it, having a cluttered shop causes a whole bunch of stress, and I just don't need that. So I still have all these boxes that I need to go through. Every time I need something, I've been going through these and rummaging around trying to find them. I think I'm going to start going through 1 or 2 a day. So I'll just start emptying some of these back onto the bookshelves. I didn't really want to do it before to make sure that I had these where I want them, but I'm pretty happy with the location and I'm just going to start filling them up. Hey, I found my old 3D printed speedboat. So that was a lot of fun designing and playing with it. I did do the build video and I'll link that in the description, and yeah, that's mostly for you, Glenn. In Peter's shop, I had these more for storage, but I had them look pretty nice because the office was my set. But now that I got my own shop, I'm setting these up to be pretty much only for looks and as a set piece. I'm pretty happy with it, though I do want to change some things eventually. Right now I have the top row with one of the clocks and resin coasters I made. There's some random cars and trinkets. Then there's my trading row, and this has the Guinness Book of World Records in it. It's the one that Peter and I were actually in. That was really exciting that I got to design and build the world's biggest barbecue lighter. What I really should do is blow this up and make a big poster of it to put on the wall. I guess at that point it would look like I just had a big poster of Peter up on the wall, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. Then I just have some of my reading books and old college textbooks. This is a really cheap Walmart shelf, so it's not meant to take too much weight. I have to be really careful with how I lay out textbooks. That's why everything that's really heavy is on the bottom, where it's supported better than any of the other shelves. I really didn't do too much today, but that was mostly because I was catching up on that forklift video. So I ended up going through way more boxes than I thought. I still have a whole bunch to unpack, but I think that's good for tonight. The boys are ready to go home, and honestly I am too. Time's gone really fast and it really doesn't feel like it, but it's been just over 3 months since I last worked. Or I should say, since I stopped working for Peter full-time. Because I've definitely been working since then, just not a conventional job. But I am chasing this YouTube thing full-time, so eventually, probably sooner than later, I will run out of money if something doesn't change. But I'm watching this ad revenue go up every single day, where I believe by March, I probably will be making enough to survive on. And just to clarify, I'm not broke right now because I obviously have a lot of stuff and stuff that I can sell if I really need money. So don't worry about me too much, and please don't think that I'm begging you for money, because I'm really not. I'm just trying to be honest about this situation. I still have a little bit of money coming in over the next month or two, though it's not enough to pay for all my bills and rents, but it's better than nothing. I do have enough to get through this month, and then I have things that I can sell to get through the next month, and depending what happens after that, I might end up selling my rental property if I really had to. I don't think it will come to that because I do have other stuff I can sell and I can earn income other ways, but I will be doing the video making full time, so I'm not going to try and get too distracted by making money until I absolutely have to. That might be more information than you want to know, but I've seen comments about stuff like this, so I figured I'd just answer it, and it also helps me straighten everything out in my own head. I want to say thanks again to everyone who's been watching these videos. I couldn't do this without you. This really is turning into a full-time thing. And thank you to the Patreons that I have so far. You guys actually let me buy some replacement batteries. My GoPro kept dying and I don't have batteries at the shop, and I only had one extra battery for this camera. So that's awesome. I have extra batteries, and I was able to get a memory card too, because I keep having files getting corrupted where a lot of the times I lose everything, which is not a big deal. Though I did realize today that I easily could have lost that shot where the forklift drives through the wall, which would be pretty hard to replace. And I actually ended up losing the clip we recorded right after that, which was replaceable. So I did get very lucky on that. I got a new SD card now, so I won't have that problem again, at least I'm hoping. It usually pops up a few times per video, and it hasn't popped up yet since I put it in. So thank you guys for helping me get that stuff. It's really awesome. This channel is growing way faster than I expected, and I'm loving every minute of it. I know I've said this before, but I'm a lot happier now and a whole lot less stressed because I'm doing what I love. And I really can't thank you guys enough for your support. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. You want to go home? You want to go home? Let's go home.